Welcome to Old Man Shakes Fist at Sky, episode 2, and we're going to talk about TikTok. So, after yelling at some kids and them telling me, why don't I do something useful with my time, like watch TikTok, I told them, you know what? Fine, I will. Little did I know that I would be opening Pandora's box and looking into the infinity level of hell. I have no idea how anything get worse than this, but I have a feeling with my exploration in technology, I might be proven wrong. But so far to date, TikTok is probably the worst thing I've seen on the internet. I swear it was like taking two pieces of sandpaper and rubbing my eyes as fast as I can. That is how awful it is. So I decided to go get a mobile telephone. We call cell phones, smartphones. I don't know, but it's a mobile telephone. So I got one, and after 4 hours of the guy trying to teach me how to use it, which he broke down many times, crying because he was trying to show a 200-year-old how to use a phone. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's going to quit. He's probably going to quit and never come back. That poor kid. But he did his best. I finally figured out how to use my phone. So I downloaded this app, TikTok, and I have no words. The things I'd rather do, I'd rather snort a line of ants. I'd rather drink poison. Rather eat rat droppings. I'd rather put my male parts in a blender. That's how horrible it is. Like, seriously, it's bad. It's bad. So, after exploring I found out that TikTok was originally Musically, which is pretty much the same thing now. It's just kids, mostly kids, some adults that probably should learn to grow up. I mean, why would adults use an app that are a bunch of. Anyway, I digress. Weirdos. Anyway, I digress. So, mostly it's kids, it's popular with kids and teens. That's not a problem. I mean, if kids want to lip sync and dance, and yeah, because it pretty much is just like a few seconds to a minute clips of people lip syncing and dancing. Now, that's not the problem. I think it's stupid that people would be watched to entertain with this. Honestly, I think watching paint dry was more entertaining for me. Yeah, I would say if I had to choose between TikTok and watching paint dry, I would totally do that. Or watch a clock tick, or watch a pot boil. Hell, I would rather watch 70s soap operas. I mean, it's that bad. Oh. But anyway, the problem is it's not TikTok in general, and then how society views this, and how I feel like society is collapsing and we are going into a non spiral ending of doom and death. That's not my point I'm trying to make here, even though I truly honestly believe that. How the hell has society gotten so bad that TikTok is cool? Like, how the hell did we get here? Okay, nope. Okay, I'm good. I'm good. God damn it. Anyway, that's not the problem. People do themselves. You know, you got, you like to watch TikTok or you like to make TikTok videos, that's fine. I don't agree with you. You don't agree with me. That's fine. We'll agree and move on. We'll agree to disagree and move on. That's what I was going to say. I mean, you can't win on your arguments. Everyone has their opinions, and you know what? You just got to respect others' opinions. If you don't, just don't talk about it. Leave. Don't make a 30-year argument out of it. It's just you're not going to win every argument, and sometimes it's just best just to walk away. But anyway, the worst part of this app is that you have these kids anywhere from 7 to like 13 years old, right? That's not the problem of them making apps. The problem is that they are scantily clad. And you know what type of people they attract, right? If they're dressing like really like this way. I mean, I think that some strippers are probably better dressed than they are. And that's saying something. But you know the type of people they attract, right? You know, these predators, you know, these people who are sick in the head and should probably be dropped in the middle of the ocean and fed to sharks, or, you know, locked away for eternity. These people are just absolutely, don't get me started on that. I hate these people. I hate them with every fiber of my being. With that being said, is that this app is pretty much a prime target for that. And I've read a lot of articles, and I did a lot of hunting and pecking, and it took hours upon hours to hunt and peck and search for this stuff to find out there is like multiple cases of, you know, this happening where you have these adults asking things that they shouldn't be. And a dad was like, yeah, no, this happened to me. The kid's no longer using it. Well, I go, good for him. I'm glad that he actually decided that, though maybe a little too late. Maybe you should have been more interested in what your kid was doing, but I digress. But the parents are like, oh, but this is what the other kids are doing. Okay, so it's okay. Let's say if the other kids were just in a swimming pool, drinking and smoking, and there's a bunch of live wires that are probably going to electrocute your kids, but you're like, oh no, that's just what the kids are doing. Or you know what? Maybe your kids will be driving and drinking, and that's okay because, oh, that's what the other kids are doing. No, you wouldn't do that. You need to grow the hell up and take responsibility for your gosh forsaken kids. Like, how lazy do you have to be? Oh, but monitoring my kids lazy. No, it's not. You're lazy. You had the kids take responsibility, grow the hell up. I feel like sometimes these kids are more mature than their parents, and that's a horrible thing. And seeing how parents are probably on TikTok too, it's like, yeah, you need to grow up. I mean, seriously, how stupid do you have to be? I want kids to think I'm cool. What part of your life do you need to be that you have to get acceptance from kids because you want to feel cool? It's your peers, not kids you need to look cool to. Grow up, be a gosh forsaken parent. God, but yeah, the kids. Okay, okay, we're good. But yeah, the parents let their kids do these, and they're, oh, it's what the other kids are doing. Fine, but still watch what they're doing. You need to make sure they're not, you know, dressing half like, and you know, you got to take responsibility. Make sure the kids are, you know, using the app correctly and talk to them, especially with some things that are coming up. Talking to your kids is more important. I know it's like, oh, this conversation's difficult. I don't want to talk to my kids. That's like saying you don't want to talk to the bank because you don't want to take out a loan because you're afraid they're going to reject you. Well, you know what? Stuff happens. It just happens. You just got to get over it. And you also have to realize that you can't be a best friend to your kid. You got to be a parent first. Yeah, you can have a good time with your kid and enjoy it and, you know, actually have a good bonding relationship with your kid. But you can't be their best friend and be a parent. You can be their friend, but not their best friend. You got to take responsibility for your gosh forsaken kids. And you know what makes it worse besides these parents? I mean, these parents who are lazy and just don't want to have kids, but have them anyway and ruin these poor kids' lives is the advertisers. So we have these influencers. Don't get me started on these influencers because that's a whole other topic I'm going to make. That pay these kids who are shaking their rear end on the camera in scantily clad clothing to endorse their product. At what point in society have we let corporations say this is okay to pay kids to do this? What the heck happened? Like, why? Like, how? I don't understand. Did something happen to the human population I don't know about? Did I travel to a parallel universe where things like this are acceptable in society? I don't get it. I have no idea what's going on. Why would you want to your kids to do this? Why would you let people pay for your kids to do this? Why? Why? Anyway, so they pay them, and that's fine. Whatever. It's nothing I can do. It's just the way in society that we live. But the thing gets me is there's this kid who's 12 years old who got really popular for dancing badly and lip syncing to songs. And before you go off on me saying, oh, you're just jealous, dude, no, this kid is awesome. He's making six figures a year, you know, promoting rapper's song because he's so popular. I mean, the kid's a genius. He's taking advantage of stupid people And you know what? I have to applaud that. I mean, I would love to make money off of stupid people too. So yeah, no, even though he's 12 years old and he's making money, no, go kid, you go. But again, I had to question society of like, why in the hell is this acceptable and how far have we come to be this low? Don't get it. We're screwed. TikTok has showed me that I would rather eat shards of broken glass and make out with a cactus than watch TikTok. That's all for today. I'm going to go and shoo some kids off my lawn. They're back.